Anyone still sneering at the public anger against Turkey, that's our second big story tonight, needs a serious reality check, viewer, because this isn't just a case of bad optics or sensitive diplomacy. This is a full-blown betrayal, and India has every right to be angry. In fact, it's overdue. Start with the May 2025 conflict. Turkish Bayraktar drones supplied directly to Pakistan were used to strike Indian military assets and population centers. Even worse, reports confirm that 2 Turkish drone operators were killed in the Indian Air Force strikes in Pakistan, which means Turkey wasn't just arming Pakistan, it was actively helping them target India. That's not neutrality, that's not diplomacy, that's a hostile act. It is true that the Indian government hasn't acted against the Turkish government itself, but there is anger. And while some pseudo-intellectuals love playing the let's not overreact game, let me ask them this. What is your threshold for outrage? Why do you judge people for being angry with Turkey? When a NATO member nation is physically embedded in an attack on India, are we supposed to shrug it off? Is our emotion and anger wrong? And let's talk about Celebi Aviation, a company part-owned by Erdogan's daughter, handles ground ops and cargo terminals at 9 major Indian airports, including Delhi, Mumbai and Chennai. And I'd like to ask the government too, what were you thinking in giving these companies such a contract? A country that has genuine inroads with Turkey. One of them overlooks a zone that includes the Prime Minister's plane and electronic warfare aircraft. And guess what? The daughter's husband is the man behind the Bayraktar drones used against India in this tension. This isn't just a security risk, it's a security scandal. Add to that the fact that Turkish Airlines pilots in India are ex-Turkish Air Force. Put 2 and 2 together and you're staring straight at the potential for embedded surveillance, military intelligence gathering, and soft espionage networks under the guise of civil aviation. This is not scaremongering. These are facts. You can look it up. Still think this is just about one speech at the United Nations or explicit support for Pakistan? Let's go wider. Turkey has been a consistent enabler of Pakistan, whether it's blocking India at the NSG, opposing our permanent seat at the UN Security Council, backing Pakistan's narrative in the OIC, or stoking anti-India fires in European capitals through diaspora politics. It's all part of Erdogan's pan-Islamist game. India's decision to downgrade ties, well, only commercially right now, not diplomatically, is not only justified, it is strategic. Of course, there are hypocrisies as far as the system is concerned, from ejecting Celebi, which has now moved court against India, from sensitive contracts to strengthening ties with Turkey's historic adversaries like Greece, Cyprus, and Armenia. New Delhi has made it clear this is not business as usual, but will it also act against the government? Well, now to the tourism lobby. Yes, Indians only make up less than 1% of Turkey's tourist inflow. But here's the thing, that 1% is premium spend, high-value travelers. You better believe it'll hurt if that 1% evaporates. So switch plans, go to Greece, go to Bali, go anywhere, but don't fund a government that's literally helped target your forces and supports the targeting of civilians. And to the armchair sneerers who mock this anger, please spare us the sanctimony. We've heard it before, but this time people, Indians, are wide awake. Turkey crossed a line, not just diplomatically, but militarily. This isn't just an insult, it's a threat. And India is right to respond, even piecemeal, with cold, hard consequences whenever they come. Because if a country helps a terrorist state attack you, it's not a friend, it's an enemy.